I definitely got some major anxiety trying to bother me, trying to weigh me down. I just ate real good. Food tasted amazing. I'm not even done really. But and I got some fruit today. Like I say, seems like when something going good, it's just almost too good to be true. And I hate that for me. I don't I can't stand that. Um mm-mm. Like I don't like it. I don't like it. But yeah, just the anxiety is coming from the fact that it's summertime and these so-called these neighbors or whatever been gone, been gone for most of the day or all, So I feel like maybe this is the moment when they about to bring these chillins, and it's mainly one, but it's both of them. I ain't gonna lie, they both can do some little some crazy have some crazy stuff going on. Anyways, I felt anxiety. My sons was just out there bouncing the ball, and it just, of course, reminded me when the little boy be bouncing the ball. Even though this was my sons doing that. Cause I don't want no problems, and it's just me as a mother here trying to maintain control and trying to, of course, stay out of so-called trouble. But it's like it's so easy for you to get into so-called trouble because everything to me is not it, just by society definition. Everything is not supposed to be trouble or troublesome or something that you call the cops on or stuff like that. Another prime example. My boys is so-called, you know, dad's deceased mom, when she pressed charges and stuff like that. And of course, she pressed charges 1 year, then she was gone before that same time. Well, okay, I guess she pressed charges in June or July, and then she was gone in August of that next year. But I'm just like, Lord, I don't want to wait no longer. Like I've been dealing with these people, with multiple people, several people in different locations for the longest. And I like it when they're dispersed and they're not able to gang up. But I also just like when the issue is resolved. Like I just don't, like I said, I don't want them issues. I want them concerns. So my concerns today and what I'm feeling is that they're probably on their way, down or whatever. Um, Possibly. But yeah, this is the last week of school, so hey, probably is. And no, honey, these are their parents will allow them to stay down here the whole time. I'm not gonna try to say much about somebody else's parenting. It is what it is, because I don't really want to send my child nowhere for that long, and not physically or up and personally interacting with them. I did it when I was younger, when I was still young. So hey, but even when my daughter's so-called, that's my camera, but even when my daughter's so-called grandma would say, I'll watch her while you're in school, honey, I took my child to school with me. I did other stuff when her so-called son was locked up or whatever. And yeah, I took my child to school with me, and I was just like, I'm not putting mine off on none of y'all. So, that's the thing. But yeah, just still just kind of bothered ever since the other day when old girl said all. I mean, you already tried to insult my kids, and then next thing you know, you're doing all that. There's other extra stuff. So just definitely trying to trust God and trying to believe God for yeah, God knows. It's not about y'all knowing, but it's about God knowing. Might not even be about me knowing, but I mean, I hope I can get to know on the other side. But Lord, oof, I just want whatever concerns and household stuff they got going on it to stay over there and stay, off from over here. But I also just want it to be to the point where it's not going to ever arise again. not in the same way, but not even at all. Just where they would just be at the place where they're like, oh my gosh, we have something else that we need to focus on. So, see, God wanted me to pray. And it was so crazy because I just was watching this pastor that I do admire, and I like his teaching and preaching and stuff like that, but I don't like his personality like that because he just thinks everything is so funny that he says. He thinks he's a comedian, and it's not funny at all. And I'm not saying that in a mean way. It's just not funny, but his whole church be laughing at him. And sometimes he'll prolong it, the punchline or whatever, just to wait until he get that laughter. And I'll just be like, okay, so that's what I don't like about him. But he was talking about people that speak in tongues and pray in tongues. Well, he was talking about speaking in tongues or whatever. And he was like literally just mocking, and that's my thing. That's a gift from God for me, and I'm thankful for it. Even if it's the one gift that I'm not saying it is, but even if it was the one gift that I got from him, and help me to, like the Bible say, edify yourself and get yourself to your most holy faith. It's good for me. So, that's what I'm on, but that tried to make me feel a little discouraged, but yeah, that assured me that God knows. Let me see. Let me look up the correct scripture so I won't be just leaving nobody. Yes. Is that black tarp still up? Y'all stuff out there, y'all wet stuff is out there, right? All right, just one at a time. Step into the gazebo, zip it down, change your shorts, because y'all don't have to come in. Whatever y'all need, I can send it out the window. And just put that walkie-talkie on the table or just somewhere where y'all will be able to hear me. I actually want my kids to get in the pool because I just want to just chill out. I just didn't want them running in and out. It says, but you be loved by building yourselves up in your most holy faith. That's what I wanted to see. You, dear friends, by building yourselves up in your most holy faith and praying in the Holy Spirit. And that's what I do. And that's Jude 1:20. So when he was saying it and stuff like that, I knew he wasn't mocking me personally, but I just kind of almost got discouraged because it's like, okay, if people, even if somebody's praying in tongues and it's fake tongues, or you know what I'm saying, or like they were mocking like he was doing, that's on them. But if they're praying to God and trusting God and knowing that this is the Spirit of God praying through them, or this is the Spirit of God praying through them, praying in and through them, then leave, leave people alone. But anyway, I'm not gonna handle it on that. I feel relieved that my boys want to get in the water because I just wanted them to continue in this day, not waste this day and let the day pass by with them not getting in the pool again, because it was 92 degrees. So sometimes I just need that time by myself so I could just get in here and talk out loud with God, which I can go in my room, but now I'm just all over the house, wherever I want to be at. That's what I want to do. So anyway, so hopefully they got whatever they got going on as far as the pool, and they'll be good to go. And I'll be good to go. But yeah, it just tried to discourage me because they weren't here. But I want them to be the least of my concern. I just don't want them to be my concern at all. I'm talking about the so-called neighbors. I'm talking about all of them surrounding. Like this one lady over here and been living over here. I'm not saying, she just stays to herself. She goes out there, she cuts her grass, she do what she got to do, and then she go back on about her business. That is the type of neighbors that I like. And honestly, even if that was the type of neighbor that'd be like, oh, I need help with this or I need something, and ask every now and then, that wouldn't have been a problem. But, honey, these other ones, that's me eating some of this It's called a crispy buffalo chicken salad. Oh my gosh. Come out fresh, come out good. Come out the sauce. Oop, I think that's them coming. Yep. I'm just waiting, I guess, to see. Yep. Anyway, my kids wanted to go out there and get in the pool at this point for a reason. I had already started praying. It's like I can feel certain stuff. I can just sense it. Of course, I can see with my natural eyes that, okay, y'all been gone for a long time. But my thing is, just don't bother my kids. Oh, Lord. Just as I'm laying eyes on whoever get out this vehicle, Father God. The blood is already applied over here. I want to say the blood, I can just say the blood against them, but, it'll say, Satan, the Lord rebuke you. Well, it might not be everybody today, but, oh no, it is. Yep. Already knew. Well, already sensed it, should I say, not new. Here we go. I tell you, somebody said it's something that is, I try not to regret anything, but it's just some things I wish I never did. I wish I never would have, even had anything to say to them, like as far as them asking, can my daughter, because it was just me and my daughter at first, play with them. Because after that, baby, it just went a whole different direction. But yeah, there they go. With that foolishness. Anyway, gotta be in the midst. 5:15-ish, around 5 something. Let me check on my children. That's my focus. It's not really them. We just stay to ourselves, mind our business. The door is locked. What are you doing? I just need to use the bathroom. Go ahead and go in the side door and close my side door back. Is Emmanuel in there already? Yes. So he already in the pool? Yes. Oh. I don't see him in there. Anywho. Yeah, that's my son having to come in. Yeah, I'm just not finna be. deeply concerned and heavily concerned about this stuff at all. Anybody with ill intent or wrong intent? Yeah. Are you getting in? Okay, you can go out and yeah, be careful. And don't forget to put that walkie-talkie maybe on the table or something like that. Close my side door back. Anyway, whew, I'm still in prayer, baby. I'm just still in, you know. I still got that concern. And see, when they be away in their own so-called hometown, don't know what be going on. You know, maybe some correction come their way, but it's not just them. It's actually it trickles down to the kids, and then they allow the kids to do it, and then they allow that stuff to manifest. But then it's the adults who really still got the bad things or whatever, the evil stuff going on the inside of them. So, you know, there's the ones that's messy. Get there, honey, and be ready to open up these blinds and stuff. And just be ready to not mind their business. You know, I guess they're preteens or whatever. Maybe they got something else better to do. Hey, sit on your phones and devices and stuff all day. But as soon as he come down, honey, it'd be a ritual. He got to go touch that basketball goal and stuff like that. It's a ritual, and it just be something crazy to me. But anyway. Yep, same pulling up. Like I said, I felt something. And I used to, when my boys and so-called dad was coming over here and it was finna be some mess or just to pray before he gets here for it to be calm while he got here. I prayed before, it was time before he would pull up. And then next thing I know, he was pulling up or he was messaging me. Or like it was the time when I was at a Bojangles, we was in line getting ready to get something to eat. And he was at my house. I literally felt that I needed to get out of line and come. And as soon as I got here, he was here. So, you know, it'd be stuff like that. And I just be like, ugh, thank God for the gift. But sometimes, honey, I love it. I'm thankful when I do embrace it because I'm telling you, I felt it. Like, on the way. When usually it takes them from, if they gone for that long, I don't know. I guess if they gone that early or whatever the case may be, and then it takes them till 5 something to get back. So I don't know if they go down there and get them and then they come right on back or whatever. So I don't know if it takes about what, let's just say from like 7:30 till like 5:15. What's that? 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Takes a long time. I don't know. I can't remember if it was South Carolina or whatever. I'm trying to think of names. I can't remember. But anyway, one thing, they carry their so-called granddaddy's last name, and that's that. And yeah. Ooh, I don't like pausing on here. And I see I started praying right before they came into the neighborhood. I definitely pray for the peace of God and trust peace of God, but I'm talking about I want results and resolve from God. And I've been scared to ask for that for a long time because the last time it went into something crazy, and I'm just, but I'm trying to operate in faith, not fear, and definitely do better and just live better. But to me, it just bothers me how everywhere I go, I be feeling taunted and tormented. And it almost, to me, I be feeling like other people don't feel like that. This is my feeling. But it's like, why is it every location? Why do y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying? Why is it something? And I know I'm set apart, called to come out from amongst them and all that good stuff, but it just be something totally different. What are you doing, Emmanuel? Is there a problem or something? I'm just checking. Oh, okay.
Not going underwater.
Why? Is it freezing cold or something? Well, not freezing, but cold.
But I'm about
to. Yeah, but it's like 90-something degrees out there, so should be alright. Probably go out there. I think I too was just waiting on them. I don't be wanting to miss out on a good sunny day. I wish I knew the times when they was going there and then they wasn't coming back for a long time, because I would just love it. But yeah, it's all good. Work out. I am gonna go ahead and put my trust in God. Just, just tired of this craziness. Just because somebody don't like how you operating or what you're doing, and you're not bothering them, but just because they feel like they're cramped or crimped or whatever because because honey, ultimately it's because I'm talking about myself, but because you exist, because you younger than them and you doing something different and you don't got to do it their way. That's what just irks me. They like to go in here and open up all these blinds and stuff. Just do this silly, crazy stuff. I'm feeling a little relief, but at the same time, I just need God to make some major moves, some quick, some swift moves, but some major moves. Oh, so y'all already took that thing off the swing set, the blue thing?
Yes.
And didn't put it back up?
No.
Anyway, I'm gonna get off here because I was on here the moment when they was pulling up, and I'm telling you, I guess I should have shown it on here, but I didn't. But I'm sitting here watching my sons and just trying to gather my thoughts and stuff, and keep my composure, keep my peace, definitely. But yeah, gather my thoughts, and I mean every time I'm gonna just say it feels like a ritual. I really strongly believe that I'm almost led to believe that it is, but every time you come down, you got to touch that basketball goal. It's almost like I'm here. Tararara shia, ikora handa sia, siko nahai, ikora handa sia, nahai, ikora handa shiko nahai. Hararoshi handa shiko nahai, saka nda tetere de shikira nahai, ikora handa sia, sida handa sia, rararoshia. Shekere na haya ita shakaya ikora handa si ya siko na ha sekere de shia ikara na ha ise. One thing I know is that God restrains the enemy in some type of way. You know, this is the second time my boys got into the pool today, and they usually don't be doing all that. But yeah, God restrains the enemy, and then there's times when he, just whether it's unleash or just not restrain and just allow. I just hope that him allowing the enemy to prowl and all that is not nowhere in my vicinity or my direction. I just want to oh, Lord have mercy. I didn't already ask God for mercy, but I'm trying to tell you. Like I literally be feeling like I do gotta breathe and breathe like a pregnant woman. Like, oh, let me just. Oh yes, God. I got my boys. What is it? It's Stromboli or cows on one of them. Oh my goodness. Sekana hai korahanda shia shakana nara shikona hai korahanda siya sekira doshia ikora sekira hai. Lord help me. Yes, Lord, definitely my help. Look to the hills from whence comes my help. My help comes from the Lord. Yekasi anda shia shikona hai sekira hai soda doshia ikorahanda siya sikona. Sakaya ishayara ishakara ise instead of rosia sekira doshia. I took pictures and they were just, of course, looking, staring. Just like, mind your business. But, yeah, let that enemy that was just tried to be spewed at me the other day be, I don't care if it runs rampant in that household. As long as it don't spill out over here. Don't care. Don't ask me for no help, no nothing. I did it in the past. I tried, like I said, try not to regret. But, honey, if I'd have known what I know now, I wouldn't have helped at all. I wouldn't have, and this is the same female spewing at me. I wouldn't have came and got you and did nothing. No. That ain't my issue because y'all doing all that. Because y'all got something going on. But I'ma tell you, baby, it made for me to not get in it now. And honey, you in a household, yep, you got their last name or whatever, but you in a household with, you're not the blood. You might be the blood sacrifice, but you're not their blood. So they don't, you know what I'm saying? They ain't worried about that. My kids got my last name. They got my blood and they got my last name. But anyway, not to get all into all the technicalities and stuff, but oh, Lord have mercy. I'm just still like pondering on some things, thinking about some stuff. I cannot find that freaking dream that I feel like, not even feel like, but it was, ooh, I gotta find it. I just gotta find it. Like, it's getting on my nerves that I can't find it. I feel like I done looked high and low. I'm gonna look again. It was this year. Let me read one of these dreams that it seemed like I got a higher porch inside and the boy was laying on the ground. Oof, I got stung the other day, that thing still. Boy was laying on the ground near it and trying to play with a ball.
I'm coming in for a second. I gotta use the restroom.
Why don't you just go over there by the tree? Like I told you, it's blocked off over there. But y'all took the blue thing down.
It's not that.
Why do y'all even be getting in here when y'all gotta come back right back in? Anyway. The boy was laying on the ground near it and trying to play with a ball. The color of one of the balls that I got for the boy. Oh yeah, I could put the balls from the ball pit thing in there with y'all if y'all ever wanted to. Not that y'all need it, but I'm just thinking about that. It was dark blue. And I said to him, get out of my yard once again. Seemed like a jump rope that was I was laying over there. Maybe purple, and then this one included the little girl too. The supposed to be older sister. Her and the so called the one who spewed at me was sitting outside in the front yard. House looked like it was on a higher ground. Her hair was frazzled. That's the thing. That hair was frazzled. That's what stands out. And I went over and said something to her and leaned her back in a chair and spit in her face, or spit got on her. And I think I mentioned something to her about me trying to tell my late grandma something, but she's deceased now. I was using her as a reference. I don't know why the recurring dreams regarding them. I never used to dream of them much, especially on a regular basis, and I don't want to nowadays. So this happened on February the 10th, 2022. And yeah, I told my deceased grandma when she was alive, because she pointed at me saying, "You gonna cut your time short." She pointed at me because I was asking her to leave. The Bible do say honor your parent, your mother and your father. Your grandma, I'm not saying it doesn't mean honor you, but you taking the word out of context, and then and said, so your days will be long in the land, okay? But that's not dishonor asking you to leave. You're not coming in this front door. So I don't even know why I came around. You're going to have to come in the side door, which is what I unlocked. So are you still out there in the pool, Zephaniah? Okay, just be careful. I'm just checking on you.
That's a giant roach.